picking up stuff that don't make no sense, dealing with issues that don't make no sense. It's now time. God called in the people. God called in the people because you said in the word of God that the harvest is white, but the labors are plenty. The labors are few. There's a harvest. There's a harvest of plenty. And there's plenty of souls. And there's plenty of people who don't know God and need a deliverance and need a healing. And so I'm saying, God, Jesus, help me to be your mouthpiece. To be like Elijah, the prophet. When I begin to look at the prophet, because the prophet has been overlooked, because now that the prophet has come broken down to the lowest common denominator, that there's nothing but fortune tellers. Because there's no real prophets prophesying that God is coming back. There's no real prophets prophesying get the sin out of your heart. There's no prophets really prophesying telling them that they're changing atmospheres. That there's no real prophets that's coming and speaking prophetically that people's minds be changed. There's no real prophet saying that God thus said the Lord. There's your time's up and folks falling dead. There's no real prophets who's speaking prophetically like Elijah, Ezekiel, God. There's no real prophets who are speaking prophetically that's changing atmospheres, that's speaking in the wavelengths, and God is moving like a wave of heat into atmospheres. And folks are saying, I don't know what happened. The prophet came over and spoke prophetically in my life, and something happened. I went home, and when I got home, I just didn't feel the same. That when he spoke prophetically, it changed my life. When I got home, I started putting up my liquor. I started pouring stuff down the drain. When he spoke prophetically, I went in and told my husband, I'm not running around no more. I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to be faithful to you. Something about the prophet.
Jesus, come on, Apostle.
That spoke prophetically over my life. That I stopped running and I started being still, listening to the voice of God. Jesus. I stopped running from what I know was truth. Yes. And I started honoring what I heard the prophet say. I started honoring what I heard the apostle say. Because the prophet prophesied, but an apostle speaks. Yes. And so I began to start hearing. I started running because I was scared of settling down. I started running because I was tired of just running after stuff that was nothing. It was just a myth. I had to come and settle my spirit and say, God, I want you. I had to settle my spirit. And if it means I had to get rebuked, I settled my spirit. Because God, there's something in me